What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Titch and Geezer's prediction show, your regular Friday night or Saturday morning viewing if you're in Australia.
Yeah.
Geezer, how you doing?
All right.
Yeah?
All right. My birthday today.
Oh, is it today?
Yeah.
Happy
Boring,
birthday.
mate.
Hold
Thank
on,
you.
so Saturday. Yeah. I should have remembered because my son's is Sunday, which is it's 2 days for us, but obviously for you it's
But yeah,
tomorrow.
you're still Friday, aren't you?
Yeah, so it's weird. But yeah, his is the 21st. Yours is obviously the 22nd, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. 21st here still for the next 2 hours. But yeah, it's strange. So yeah, before he's that's crazy. Happy birthday anyway. What are you, 63 now?
4.
64.
Yeah. I don't even bother now because I don't even care about birthdays.
I've always been a not caring about my birthday type of person. Yeah.
So,
Did you get any presents or any
no.
anything? No. Yeah.
No.
Right.
I don't bother too much about it. What was I saying?
So
Even though I did look up, one of the things here, I said it on the other thing the other day about people who share the same birthday as you.
yeah.
And one with George Washington.
Oh, same birthday, yeah?
Yeah, 22nd of Feb. And Drew Barrymore, James Blunt,
Yeah.
and one I thought was interesting was Steve Irwin. Crocodile Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the same birthday as well. Yeah.
Wow.
That's it. Not that exciting, but George Washington
but
was
it's interesting who does share the same. I don't even know. I always remember when mine comes around and these celebrities is posted that it's their birthday. Other than that, yeah. Right, let's get to this first. Evening all, big up Roberto.
Hey, Robert.
Robert says watched. I think it means watched our very own Russie B on Soccer A to AZ take on a Villa fan and beat him. What channel is it on, Robert? Soccer AZ. Robert says happy birthday, Kieran.
Cheers, Robert.
Big up Lawrence, evening from Lexington, Kentucky. Coming your irons. I hope you're well, Lawrence. He says happy birthday, young man, to you.
Cheers, Lawrence.
Robert, howdy, y'all. Happy birthday, Geezer, says Walito.
Cheers, Wally boy.
Wally, I hope you look all good. Got to think. Is anything like whether it's football or anything that you wanted to talk about? There's always something that you might. Yeah, anything. I'm just trying to think. Anything happened?
Yeah, I haven't been giving it a thought this week. What's going on during the week? Not fucking much, is
there? I mean, not part of our show, but Man City obviously crashed out of Champions League.
Oh yeah, they got a little touch up there, didn't they?
Mbappe showing kind of why they pursued him for maybe 3 years with a hat trick.
Too good, wasn't
he? What? I think I watched the first 2, and then I think I was doing stuff, whatever. So I didn't see the third goal. But anyway, the first one, he done an animation as ball over the top, I scored, and then I don't know if you saw the second one. He sat Guardiola down, I think. So what he's done is like he's obviously chopped him, and then he's gone sliding across, and then he's put it in the goal. So as he's running away, he's pointing behind himself, and he goes as if like, yep, sent him sliding. But he done the animation of it. It was fucking hilarious. Yeah. So yeah, but he's pointing behind him. He's running away, but he's pointing to the man that's probably still on the floor, and then like a slide moment. I was like, oh, you disrespectful but funny.
Brilliant.
George Urphy came on in the 65th minute and scores 2 goals for Bristol to come from man to beat Middlesbrough 2-1. Hold on a minute. So is he on loan at Bristol City then?
Yeah, it must be.
And when that must have been obviously in the January window.
Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah, because he played for us. Must have been December then he played for us, or early January. But yeah, I didn't know that he'd gone there. And he scored 2 goals.
Sure.
Match winner.
Well done, son.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good evening, all, and happy birthday, Geezer. Have you got a telegram from the King? Big up, Inky.
Yeah.
No, that's next year, Inky. Good evening, Colin. Good morning, Kieran, mate. Happy birthday and best wishes to you. You're a great man. Love you, Geezer.
Cheers, Golly.
Respect for that, Colin. Luis Zial from under 21s, who we bought from Brazil, may be off to Poland. Like, you know, that says it all, doesn't it? Really. I mean, he's shit. Yeah. So, did you watch the Man City game against Real?
Yeah, I watched
Highlights.
not all of it, a lot of it. Yeah. That first goal from the keeper, right, straight over the top. Oh, God, they're just too good.
1 sec.
They're just too good, man. And yeah, I could do work next door.
1 sec. One second.
I see the draw though. The draw that's come out, was it last night or whatever? You know, fucking Liverpool win the whole thing,
Yeah.
the league stage, and then end up against PSG.
PSG, who are, I think we spoke about PSG maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I said they look good, like no real superstars, but they look good. They
look better.
Yeah, they went through 10-0 in aggregate against a fellow French side in Brest. So yeah, Liverpool, that's probably one of the hardest ones, and that's without all of the you know the big names. Yeah, like that's a tough tie.
You know, probably only 2 or 3 others that they would have wanted to avoid. But you think if you win it, you're not getting drawn against that.
Yeah, but that's partly down to PSG not doing as well as people would have thought. But
ended up in the knockout stage.
Someone asked me today. He said to me, "Oh, like, what do you think of the format?" I said, "You know what? I like the fact that the plan is all the big teams finish maybe in the top 16, whatever. It didn't happen, and the more teams you have and the more games you got to play, the more chance of an upset. Which we saw that with not everybody went through that. Maybe I mean Juventus are out. They went out to PSV. Obviously City are out. So yeah, like it did shake it up a bit in regards to when you got a group of 4, normally those top 2 that you think will go through. It's a bit too predictable. So,
but I think, I'm just looking at draw. You had the 2 German teams drawn against each other now.
Yeah.
I think all the English teams are on one side of the draw.
They are.
Now, even if Arsenal get through, they're going to probably face Real Madrid.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I said there is. That's what I said. I said one side of the group looks a lot harder. The English team side looks harder. You've got PSG, Real, Liverpool. The other side, you've got Barcelona, Bayern. I mean, Leverkusen as well. But yeah, it's a shame that they allow teams from the same country already to meet each other as well. You would have thought that they would have saved that for the next round, maybe.
Yeah, it's the way it works out, I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose when you got teams in knockouts, well, they shouldn't have been. You know, if you went by foot, they're not meant to be in them knockouts, and they are. So that's how it throws it all up in the air, doesn't it? But it does give you some big games, though, because sometimes the final is the worst game, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you are going to get some big fucking quarterfinals and semi-final games.
I mean, even the City v Real, you got to think that was just to qualify for the actual official knockout stages, and that was a massive.
And for the neutral over the 2 games, it was great entertainment. Really,
it was.
First game was really good.
Yeah.
So, you could look at it that way. Yeah.
Good evening, Titch mate. Evening, Colin. Hey, Inky Colin. Good evening, Lawrence mate. How you doing, friend? Good evening, Roberto. Boom, boom. Good. Boom. Where we at? Okay. Right. Robert says, read that a load of whales was beached on Tasmania. About 90 false killer whales were euthanizing them. About 90 false killer whales were euthanizing them.
Read that. Was there in Tasmania? I haven't seen anything about that, Robert. False killer whales. Fucking hell. That could happen. They do beach themselves sometimes. I don't know what happened there. So look out for that.
Hi, people. Too many to name. I'm trying to think. Anything else in the world of sport, or just in the world that may have happened since we last sat down?
Yeah, Donald Trump signed an executive order to get rid of paper straws.
Is it?
Yeah.
An executive order.
He
So
said, they're rubbish. He said, we're bringing back plastic straws.
they're disgusting. Yeah, like I'm not
It
really
made
a
me laugh.
takeaway person, but I've seen you drink through them, and whilst you're still drinking, they're falling apart and all that. Like,
Yeah,
nasty.
useless.
So when he said, what do you call it? Executive what?
An executive order. Yeah, he's signed about
So that-
200 executive orders.
So does that mean if it's executive order, it has to get done?
I don't know how he enforces it. You know what I mean? But maybe, one thing he can do in all government departments, which is huge all over America, they're not bringing in plastic straws or paper straws anymore. That's where it starts.
Yeah. Well,
and maybe before they were forcing other, companies like McDonald's and whoever, to use paper. So he might switching. I don't know, if you want to use plastic, you can use plastic.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, if you don't chew on your straw, those plastic ones are reusable until you chew on it. Right. How has it gone down with these? If you know, when he said there's only 2 genders, that was about a month ago. Like, has there been any sort of backlash from that or any support of that?
Oh yeah, there's been loads of backlash, but from the usual suspects, the lefty Democrats. Yeah. Oh, they hate it, you know what I mean? But it's been fucking well received everywhere else. So, from the majority of people voted for him, this is one of the reasons they voted for him. Get rid of this nonsense that there's 3 genders. It's absolute nonsense.
Some normality.
Yeah. Let's get back to common sense, That, and say the Olympics are coming to LA in a couple of years, or whatever. And he said there's no transgender athletes here, mate. So they've got to make sure there isn't any coming.
Yeah,
because it won't be allowed.
Robert says Paqueta injuries out for 4 weeks. Did he get injured in training as well? Was it a training ground injury?
Yeah, I think Wan-Bissaka done him. He rolled his ankle.
Yeah,
and they reckon that for 4 weeks.
Yeah,
all good news, eh?
Lawrence, mate, fancy us to win. Have a £40 bet on JW. Yeah, he still ain't scored a free kick for us. And Ferguson odds 150 to 1 and 1 to 2 for the win. So Colin is confident. Oh, he fancies us to beat Arsenal away. I wish I had your an ounce of your optimism.
I know. So, you know what? That first half geezer against Brentford, that done me.
I didn't. I've seen none of the game. Yeah, obviously it weren't live. And I weren't watching the highlights. No way.
Like tonight, they should have been 3-4-0 up right at half time.
Yeah,
got away with murder till he made all the changes at half time. Got away with murder, like they did tonight. I've just watched the last few minutes of that they played tonight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. 3-0 up at half time. They took their chances against Leicester, obviously, and they just controlled the game in the second half, which they sort of did against us.
Yeah,
but they actually took their chances this time and end up winning 4-0. And that could have been that half-time score against West Ham.
What was the second half like, or was it just Brentford had maybe eased up a little bit? I know.
They definitely eased up. They definitely sat back deeper and said, "Righto, we're winning 1-0. You come at us," and then just controlled the game. They sort of done a bit of that tonight with Leicester. Let Leicester, put bodies forward, then counter attack. And Bremo was fucking unreal. Whistle was good. Shut up. They're passing. Just the bit I watched that second half. My God, it's so good. Football. They play good football, man.
Yeah.
Could have had more.
It's funny today when they was playing. I thought it before, but I thought it today. Like they haven't missed Ivan Toney whatsoever. No, they
got better. I think they've changed how they play, and they're better. Whistler's come up. Whistler's playing well, man.
Yeah.
Whistler and Bromwell, a good part with that Sade. Man, they're just a good front three. Quick, good passes, attacking. Don't always get it right. I mean, if they could really make that killer pass better and took every chance ahead, honestly, they'd be. I think that's their fourth away win on the trot.
On the trot, yeah. And at the start of the season, it was their home form that was sort of really, really good. And maybe I think the away form wasn't great at all. And then now four on the trot away from home in the Premier League is not easy.
Something special.
Yeah, it's not easy at all. Look, Lawrence is normally very, very optimistic. He's put, I hope you're right, Colin, but my confidence level is very low. So yeah. And if Lawrence is saying that, who's always like, trying to root for West Ham in regards to being positive.
Because I think West Ham, you could see the sort of bits of progression, even with the losses against Villa and Chelsea.
Yeah.
But Brentford, we went backwards. And what pissed me off with Potter, I don't like to knock him, but you could see after 15 minutes, Scusa, you needed to change it. And he didn't. And he done a lot for Lopetegui. He went to half time. We got away with murders. Then he changed. But that game should have been out of sight, Scusa. Only by luck was that game not over.
Did they have a goal disallowed in the first half as well? I'm sure they did, didn't they?
Two.
Oh, two.
I think they had two disallowed. They hit the post. They were running through us, Scusa. It was fucking horrendous. You had silly ball. Yeah, Paqueta up as a false nine. Never saw the ball. He loaded the right side with Bowen hugging the touchline, Wan-Bissaka going up, and Kudos over there as well, and getting nowhere with it. On the other side, Soler was non-existent. He never saw the ball. Him and Emerson never saw it. Everything went to the right. They never saw the ball. Never involved in the game. And when they did, they were shit. You had the Alvarez Souček bringing the ball out, mate. What? They can't create shit, man. That's not their game.
No, not at all.
They were getting overrun by the quickness of Mbeumo and Wissa and that Sade, man, and Damsgaard. Fuck. Mate, Potter should have changed that after 15, 20 minutes. Mate, I even thought, I said, mate, just throw Souček up front and bring Paqueta back there.
Yeah.
At least he got the ball. Anything. Just for now, to that time. No.
So did you watch the whole game of that as well?
Yeah.
On repeat. Yeah. So you watched it not live, did you?
Not live, but straight away.
I
watched
the whole thing. Yeah, like waste of time.
Oh, it's terrible. Terrible.
Karen Brady went on a Sky program called From the Boardroom and had a load of West Ham streams up in arms. Why? Why? Yeah, what was?
I should have done some podcast with Jack Sullivan, and there's a Sky thing. Jack Sullivan there asking the question. They do it. It's a podcast about interviewing people from boards. I lasted 5 minutes and went, fuck this. I didn't watch it anymore. And then I think Gio done a show where he just said, what a load of bollocks. He watched it all. Just annoying bitch.
Talking shit.
I couldn't. 5 minutes I lasted. I went, no, not watching it anymore. I don't want to hear what else she's got to say. Fucking privileged little silver spoon cow. And you think she'd had it tough. You know, one.
Colin says, who's to say we can't do it? I have more hope with Potter going into this game. I hear Guilherme and Ferguson will start. Keep the faith, guys. Up the hammers. Have you heard that those two will start?
I haven't heard. Everyone's presuming they will. Well, at least Ferguson will. I'm not sure Guilherme.
Yeah, Guilherme, like.
I don't think he might. He might take a punt, but look, this. Well, if he's got any sense, Potter, he's got to do a Moyes here, and it's worked for Moyes before against Arsenal. You've got to sit deep. You've got to sit everyone deep, mate, and break, and that's it. Trouble is, we lack so much pace in breaking.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I think that's how you've got to play this game. You've got to try and get everyone behind the board. And Arsenal has struggled all season with breaking things down. That's why they got so many draws. Got 8 draws, you know, where they couldn't with teams that came and defended. You know what I mean? Man City went there, fucking went toe to toe. What, they 6-5 past Man City.
Yeah.
So you've got to do that if you want anything, any hope. You've got to go to a low block and try and break with them. Guilherme's got a bit of pace from what the bits I've seen. Maybe that's an answer. I don't know. Yeah, I've sort of, because we knew after Lopetegui the season was done. You know, and I just think the Brentford game was a real sort of kick in the nuts here. We sort of regressed. We seemed to see improvement, and then we just went backwards in that game. Oh no, that's not good. I'm not worried about anything else because we need 3 fucking wins probably, and we're safe. And for Leicester or Ipswich to catch us, they'd have to win at least 5 games.
Yeah.
They're not doing that. They're not doing that.
Or more, yeah.
Ipswich might have a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
But Leicester, what I watched tonight, Leicester are dreadful. I keep saying it. They're absolutely dreadful.
Remember, you said that before we played them, and then they beat us 3-1, and then obviously since then they just lost majority of their games. So
I don't think one game since, guys.
Yeah, they have. They beat Spurs, but I think that might have been the only game.
Don't mention that game. Don't mention that game.
Yeah, I think that's it. and before that, they lost 7 on the trot or something. So
But I think that tonight they hadn't scored a goal for 5 or 6 games.
6 games, I think they said. Maybe home games. Maybe 5-6 home games in a trot or something. They ain't scored.
But you see Leicester fans walking out before half time, then.
Yeah, they're like, "Fuck this." You need to watch it, says Robert. That thing with Karen Brady. Who knows with Todibo a possible starter? He's just coming back from injury, isn't it? There's no.
He's a possible starter. Possible. You mean? I don't know what he's going to do. Kilman, Todibo, Cresswell, or Kilman, Todibo, Mavropanos. Fuck me. Who knows?
Right. So, unless you've got any other talking points since we last spoke, we can just get into last week's. Did you see any scores that you may have picked that you might have got correct or?
No, I didn't. I don't. No, nothing rings a bell anyway. I didn't really take too much notice, but no, I always forget anyway, guys. So now and again, one sticks in my head that I picked, but I ain't got a clue.
Colin says, I hear Guilherme has been impressing Potter on the training fields from my friends within the club, wants to use his pace. Okay, well, that's good to hear. Yeah, because from what I've seen, he hasn't, I haven't seen enough of him, but it's not, I need to see something. Let's get this game going, says Lawrence. Right, so, sorry, let's just go back to, let's put up the league. No, before we do the league table, let me just play this very short video.
This week, no one won the lucky dip.
Right, so no lucky dip. No lucky dip. And so this is the current league table before we add the points that we're going to work out now. This is from the last. Right, sorry, let's put out the lucky dip first. I moved the red. Anyway, Geezer, you was 2 away from the shots on target, and you was 1 away from the goal.
Fucking hell. That
Wally,
nice.
Exactly. Wally, Freshfielder, and Danny, who used a system somewhat, they all finished on 297 aggregate, so they was 2 away from the 295. I'm trying to think if any. I was bloody 2 away from the corners. There was 125, which is quite a lot actually. I picked 123, but other than that, so nobody got anything this week. But you was close on 2, very close.
Well, that Cards seems quite low, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was. When we go through these games, let me just tell you this, bear in mind, Leeds United's game had 10 cards.
Really?
So that lets you know how low the cards were. If you take that away from, real low. Yeah. Right, so let's put up the league table. All right. Wally won last week with 75 points, so he stretched his lead over Daza. So he is now 75 points in front of Darren. Robert is 70 points behind Darren. Freshy's up there. Yeah, last week I had a 30 point. I think you got 30 as well, didn't you, last week?
Yeah.
Inky's there. Yeah. So, and then Collins on the board, he did a decent week. He had 35 last week, so he had a better week than both of us. But unfortunately, no lucky dip, so that didn't really make any difference to the league table. Right. So, let's get here first quickly. Read these, and then we'll get into it. It could be interesting with Paqueta out, who may be off anyway. Dene. Low cards, low goals. Exactly. Yes, music to my ears. Beautiful. Fixed, says. Right. So the first game last week was Leicester City 0, Arsenal 2. We had 3 cards, 10 corners, and 7 shots on target. Oh, shit. So if you don't mind, sir, do you want to read out what did we pick for Leicester 0, Arsenal 2?
I don't put anything there about that. Yeah, as bad as that Leicester have been, I will say that they actually gave them a game for about 70 odd minutes.
Yeah,
in that game. But I think that's more about Arsenal. And then Matey comes on, their midfielder, and scores 2 goals.
Oh yeah,
2-0.
Marino.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
goal.
So
good goals as well. I think one of them was a good. Good finish in the first one.
Good finish, yeah. And lo and behold, I've actually got a score right. I don't fucking believe it. So I picked 0-2. Bang on. You went 3-1. You put 3-1. Jada to Arsenal. 3-1 Robert Arsenal. 2-1 Inky. Freshy on the ball. 2-0 to Arsenal.
Yep.
3-1 Lawrence to Arsenal. 2-1 Molly. 3-0 Danny. 3-1 Darren. 3-1 Colin. All to Arsenal.
So far, 15 points for Freshy, 15 points for Giza. Right, 3 cards, 10 shots on target. No, sorry, 10 corners, 7 shots on target. 3, 10, 7. Wally correctly predicted 10 corners, so 10 points for Wally. 10, 3, 10, 7. 3, 10, 7, 3, 10, 7, 3, 10. Fresh Fielder also correctly predicted the card, so that's another 10 onto his 15, so 25 for Freshy. 3, 10. Inky correctly predicted 10 corners, so 10 points for Inky. 10. Danny. Okay, 3, 10, 7. Danny, Darren, and Colin all predicted 10 corners, so 10 points for Danny, Darren, and Colin.
Shit.
10.
Jesus.
10. So it's just me, Lawrence, and Robert didn't score in that game. 10. Right. Next game was Aston Villa 1, Ipswich 1. Ipswich went down to 10 men and still, I think, took the lead. And then obviously Villa equalized. But yeah, they've done well to go away, go down to 10 men, and still get a score draw against Ipswich. I don't know if you saw any of that game. And if you did, of Ipswich, if you had to pick, and we'd say between Ipswich and Wolves, who would you predict would stay up? And this goes to everybody in the chat. We'll take Leicester and Southampton out of the equation. Who's staying up? Ipswich or Wolves? And I think there's about 2 points difference at the minute. Let me just check. But you're saying Wolves, yeah?
I would, but I just think Cunha will get him over the line. Him and Tomato and that. Because Cunha's makes the difference. Yeah. You can say that about Delap for Ipswich, but
Cunha's,
you wouldn't put your house in it.
2 points different, and there's 13 games to go. So you lot, Ipswich or Wolves? Because he did. I think you got the score because he did get it. All right, Lawrence says Wolves. Inky says Wolves. Robert says Wolves. I think it'll be Wolves as well. So that's all of us at the minute. All right, so
Delap scored a good finish goal in that game.
Was it a good goal? Yeah, I didn't see it.
Really good finish.
What sort of goal was it?
As well. But Rashford hit a cracking free kick off the bar, and Watkins followed it up and banged it in.
Oh, that's how they scored, yeah?
Yeah, he looks actually good in it, Rashford. He looks good. But the Ipswich keeper pulled off some fucking magnificent saves as well, dude.
You know what I mean? That point could be, at the end of the season, could be vital for them.
Could be. The saves that keeper made for Ipswich, fantastic. It really was good. So, yeah.
Colin says, I would like to see Ipswich, but I feel it'd be Wolves. Yeah, I think Wolves will stay up. All right, so this game had 6 cards, 17 corners, and 9 shots on target. So, yeah, I'm not too sure anyone's going to get the corners in this one. Anyway, what do we pick for Villa 1, Ipswich 1, please?
I went 4-0. You went 4-0 Villa. 2-1 Villa. Robert Inky 3-0 Villa. 2-0 Freshie. 2-1 Lawrence. 2-1 Wally. 2-1 Danny. 3-1 Darren. 3-1 Colin. All to Villa.
Okay, so no correct score. 6-7-8-9. 6-7-8-9. The only person who got 10 points for the correct shots on target was Mr. Giza. 10 points for you. That is it. No one else scored any points in that game.
Shit. How many shots on target was it?
9.
Well.
Yeah. So you got the shots on target.
That's a start.
Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. I don't know why. I thought I had this correct score. And then when I was doing the scores the other day, I realized I didn't. Anyway. Not Fulham 2, Nottingham Forest 1. Which I think during the show, I think we all maybe agreed that this game could go either way.
Yeah.
It was one of them ones that was hard to pick. Let me just go through, just looking at the scores here quickly as well. It was a mixed bag of scores as well. So yeah, it wasn't a definite one. I'm trying to think. Did we do a toss a coin for Wally for this one, or did we pick?
Yeah, we did.
Tossed.
Oh fuck. Yeah, we did. Toss the coin, and he's done all right.
Yeah. Look at Wally. Wally wasn't even here last week, and he's. I think, but you know what?
Throw that coin away now. Where is it?
But I don't know, because I think there's another game I'm sure looking through this, there was a game where I said I think Wally would go with this team, and we tossed, and it was the other team, but I think the team that I said I think he would pick, they did actually win. I'm sure there's a game further down, so he might have, the coin toss might have not win in his favor. Yeah. Any thoughts on this game, or just want to get into the correct score?
Yeah, I did. Oh, I tell you what, the difference in this game was Traore.
Yeah, I heard. I did hear that.
He was. You remember the old days at Wolves when he used to just rip everyone apart?
Yeah.
He was back to that. He just terrorised them.
I did hear that on Sky Sports.
The left back there was fucking spinning. He was inside him, he was outside him, he was around him, he was crossing. He was fabulous, man. He was just everywhere. And they kept giving the ball out to him because he was just on fire. And that made the difference, you know?
That's the Traore that I kept saying I want at West Ham. You know, when he's I've stopped saying it in the last maybe 2 years, but yeah, there was a point where I was like, I wish we had him, based off of those type of performances.
Yeah, Forrest got a decent finish by Woods. Woods again. Got a bit of a deflect on it, but he finished it well. He was composed as fuck when he got the ball and just hit it to the corner. It just took a clip, made it more to the corner. But yeah, Woods again. Well done. But yeah, Traore was the difference, man. I think Bassi got the winner for them on a flick corner header. He was at the back post and headed it straight back in. So yeah, it was a decent game. Like I said, it was one of them. Either way, but fuck me, Traore. Unreal.
Yeah. Can you read that comment from Wally?
Great tossing. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was. Yeah, for you.
Right. So this game had no cards. It had 12 corners and also 12 shots on target. So apart from the correct score, it's going to be hard for people to score any points, and that's without me actually looking at what we picked. Anyway, so what do we pick for this for the correct score?
Yeah, I went 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. 1-2.
I went 2-1 Forest. You went 2-all.
Yep.
3-1 Robert to Forest. 2-1 Inky to Forest. 2-0 Freshie to Fulham. 3-1 Lawrence to Forest. 2-1 Wally.
Yep.
2 Fulham.
Well done, Wally.
2-2 Danny. 3-1 to Fulham to Darren. 3-1 Forest Collins.
So yeah, a very mixed bag there in regards to results. Like I said, no cards, 12 corners, 12 shots on target. So let's see.
Unlikely.
Yep, nobody scored any points apart from Wally with the correct score. That is it for that game. Another low scoring in regards to people scoring. Next game. This one was quite a shock to me. Manchester City 4, Newcastle 0. Newcastle were in really good form going into this game. Man City had just lost 3-2 to Real Madrid in the Champions League and then had to prepare for the second leg. So, yeah, did you watch this game? And yeah, I was surprised at the score. And it was a 14-minute first half hat trick from Mamouche, which is obviously City's new Egyptian forward, per se. Yeah, did you watch any of the game?
Yeah, I watched the highlights where it goes. Yeah, he was just clinical. That Mamouche, he came on, he was clinical. Done well, that was it. That's all I've written down there. He was
any good goals? 4-0.
4-0, yeah. Yeah, it was just clinical.
Any good goals from Mamouche?
So, yeah, he looks sharp, looks quick, looks decent. Whether he kicks on from that, well, I'm not sure. Because Haaland was on the bench, wasn't he, during the week?
Yeah. He said he wasn't fit enough to play.
Yeah, he came off injured, didn't he? I think it must have been in that game near the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, he obviously had a knock. So
Wally, who's the best at tossing? Bloody double-headed coin, says Roberto. Wally says, guys, once again I have to go out, but once again keep tossing the right way for me. Thanks. No worries, Wally. Have a good evening. Yeah, it's evening there and now. See you next week. Right, so Man City 4, Newcastle 0. What do we pick for this? I don't think anybody's got a correct score.
No, I went 2-1 City. You went 2-1 Newcastle. 3-2 to City, said Robert. 3-1. Inky, not bad guess. To City. 2-0 Fresh to Newcastle. 3-1 Lawrence, Newcastle. 2-1 Wally, of course, to City. That was a toss of the coin as well. Danny 1-0. Darren 3-1 City. 3-2 to Newcastle, Collins.
Right, so we had one card in this game, 11 corners, 8 shots on target. 1-11-8. 1-11-8. 1-11-8.
One card.
Yeah. And once again, another game, it's only got one person, and that person correctly predicted 11 corners. And that, once again, was you, sir. So 10 points for you. The only 10 points in this game. This is terrible. I haven't even scored any points yet. This is a
no. I've beaten last week's.
See, already.
Already had to, mate. That'll be the end of it.
Oh, fuck's sake. Right. Oh, man, I've just seen the score here. Southampton 1, Bournemouth 3. Any thoughts?
Oh, got close.
Yeah, so did I. I've just seen I got close as well. Did you watch any of this game?
I did. Oh, Ramsdale fucking was fantastic. I did remember that. Man, he saved Southampton from a 4 or 5-0 ago.
And he used to play for Bournemouth, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, mate, some of the saves. He pulled one that was in the goal, geezer, and he fucking, high right, pulled it out of the goal. And when they done, the line check, it was like 5 mil, 10, an inch at the most.
Yeah.
That's how much he pulled it out of the goal to save it. What a fucking save. But yeah, he pulled off quite a few. I do remember that. And there was a cracking headed goal by Utara.
Yeah.
Then Christie got the second. But yeah, it should have been far worse. Bournemouth, again, looked good.
And the annoying thing is, after you've said that, I'm looking at my score and what the score was. So maybe I could have got lucky with a score. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, easily.
This game had 4 cards, which a lot of people like to pick. 10 corners, which a lot of people like to pick. 11 shots on target. Finished 1-3. So we should have more points in this game. But before that, Did anybody get the correct score? 1-3.
1. Southampton 1.
Yep. Bournemouth
3.
Yeah.
Sure. I went 2-0 to Bournemouth. He was unlucky. You had 4-1 to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was could have easily been that, man. 3-2 Robert Bournemouth, 2-1 Inky Bournemouth, 2-0 Freshie Bournemouth, 3-0 Lawrence. Lucky. 2-1 Wally, 2-0 Danny Bournemouth, 3-1 Darren to Bournemouth.
Yeah.
That was the score, wasn't it? 3-1.
Yeah.
Oh, well done, Darren. And Colin. 3-1 to Bournemouth. Well done,
yeah,
Colin.
because we obviously picked for Darren, which he would have definitely went Bournemouth 3-1. But Colin, obviously, Colin was here in the stream and he picked 3-1. So well done, Colin. Correct score for Colin and Darren. Right. So 4-10-11. 4-10-11. 4-10. Wally correctly predicted the cards and the corners, so 20 points.
Didn't want to hear that.
Okay, I remember this is the game. I remember this. There's something. Right. Oh shit! I didn't realize this. Lawrence got a treble for this game. He got the cards, corners, and shots on target. So 30 points for Lawrence, who leaves me on 0. Well done, Lawrence. 30.
He got 3 of them. I'll tell you what, that was unlucky, Lawrence, because you could have had the 4. You had 3-0.
3-1. And if he would have got the superfecta, he would have got 100 points as well. So yeah, Lawrence, you had 1 goal from. You didn't give Southampton a goal. If so, you would have got the superfecta and the 100 bonus points. 4-10-11. 4-10-11. Freshie also got a treble. He picked 4-10-11, so he got the cards, corners, shots on target. So well done, Fresh Fielder. I didn't realize that both of them. I saw Freshie did. I didn't realize both of them got it. 4-10-11. Inky correctly predicted 4 cards, so 10 points for Inky. Come on. 10. 4-10. Danny correctly predicted 4 cards and 10 corners, 20 points for Danny. 4-10. And Darren correctly predicted 10 corners, so 10 points for Darren. And you correctly predicted 4 cards, so another 10 points for you, sir.
Oh, that's handy.
And I am still yet to score, everybody. Like, this is a fix, absolute fix.
You and Robert.
Oh, Robert as well. Yeah, Robert's a fix. Hell yeah, says Lawrence. Look, bang, 30 points, just like that.
Yeah.
Me and we was on 0, Lawrence, and then Fresh Fielder. I was born for this game, says Lawrence. Yeah, I didn't realize. I saw when I was doing it that Freshie got it because I remember he's used the same system for about 3 weeks. So I knew when I saw the match outcome, I knew that's his. But I didn't realize Lawrence got it as well. Oh shit. Yeah. Anyway, we've spoken about this game here. West Ham 0, Brentford 1. 2 cards, 11 corners, 8 shots on target. Nothing more to say about this game apart from what did we pick?
Freshie got 3 there, didn't he?
Yeah, he got 3. He got 30 points for that game. Yeah.
Amen, Lawrence. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much to say about this, mate. I tried to be optimistic in this game, and it worked. 2-1, I said, to West Ham, right? 2-1 West Ham Titch. Robert 2-1, Inky 2-1, 2-0 Fresh, 2-1 Lawrence, 2-1 Wally, 3-1 Danny, 2-1 Darren, 3-1 Colin.
Right.
Yeah. We got
10 of us. 10 of us predicted, and all 10 of us went for a West Ham win. Right. 2 cards, 11 corners, 8 shots on target. 2-11-8. 2-11-8. 2-11-8. 2-11. Lawrence correctly predicted 11 corners, so another 10 points for Lawrence. 10. 2-11-8. Robert, oh my days. Robert correctly predicted 8 shots on target. So the person that was on 0 with me is now on 10 points. So 10 points for Robert. This is a fix. This is an absolute 10. 2-11-8. 2-11-8. 2-11. Inky correctly predicted 11 corners. So 10 points for Inky. 10. 2-11-8. 2-11-8. 2-11-8. 2-11-8. And that's it. So Lawrence, Robert, and Inky, 10 points each.
Right.
Oh shit. Right. Crystal Palace 1, Everton 2. This was another game, I think, where we done a coin toss, and you're gonna see how that resulted. Did you watch any of this game? Any thoughts on this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, mate. It was it was disaster by Palace. They should have at least been 3-0 up before Everton scored. And Everton scored from a fucking idiot. That Mitchell had a throw about halfway.
I saw that. Yeah, sorry, that was a live game. I watched it. Yeah, like what the fuck?
He just threw it straight to the fucking Everton boy that went on and passed it and they scored.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing. Threw it backwards as well, put him on the attack.
And you know what? The guy that he threw it to, I can't remember. He took a while to, like, he's almost like he was in a dream. Like, what's going on here? And then he's like, oh shit, too late by then. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's awful. Awful.
Yeah, it was dreadful. But that side should have at least been 3-0 up, mate. The chances they had. And there you go. Moyes does that, nicks another one. That
Lawrence says, Moyes screwing me again. Oh shit. Robert says, Titch, you would do better if you let Nene do yours. Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. This is terrible. Right, so I'll just say this. This is another game that we tossed, I believe, for Wally. I'm sure we would have tossed for this one because I think
we did. I bought C there.
Yeah, I would. This is the game. Sorry, I got it wrong. I got it the wrong way around. I think Wally would go with Palace, but we tossed it, and obviously that toss. Anyway, you can reveal. What do we pick for Everton? Palace 1, Everton 2.
I went 1-0 Palace. You went 2-0 Palace. 2-2 Robert. 1-1 Inky. 2-0 to Palace. Freshie. 2-1 Lawrence to Palace. Coin toss. Wally gets 2-1 to Everton.
Yeah. And yeah, this is the game that I said I think he'll pick Palace. But
yeah, well, I done a coin toss because I didn't think this was obvious.
Yeah, and you was right, obviously, because look what the result was. So Wally, the little jammy one,
wanker. But anyway, 1-1 Kenny, 2-1 to Palace. Said Darren. 3-1 Colin to Palace.
Another game
twice, man.
Twice.
Just giving him 3 points.
Right, this game only had one card, which is there was a pattern coming. Most of these games had low cards. 8 corners and 12 shots on target. Here we go. 1, 8, 12. 1, 8, 12. 1, 8, 12. 1, 8, 12. 1, 8, 12. 1, 8, 12. One person again correctly predicted the corners, and that was you once again. So 10 points for Giza. Nobody else scored any points in this game.
Wow.
And yeah, including me, everybody.
Yeah, I'm thinking. At least I'm picking little corners up and whatever.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, you're still on 0 cent.
Awful. Right, next game. This was a close game. Cunha scored a great goal in this game. Liverpool 2, Wolves 1. Did you watch this?
Yeah, I've just looked what I put, and I went, and I just remember I was celebrating Cunha's goal as well when I watched it.
Now
his weak foot curled one in. Now I'm looking at that score today. You wanker.
Yeah, wanker Cunha. Oh shit! Let me just put this on the screen. Book it, Giza. You know what that means.
Oh, God, man. Yeah, Cunha, mate, they were hanging on a bit at the end.
Liverpool. Yeah, they were. Liverpool, they were.
They were worried. You know, Cunha was good in the game. I say scored a good goal with his weak foot. But yeah, man, Liverpool they're having a little bit of their wobble lately, aren't they? Drawn against Everton, that midweek drew against Villa. This game, an effort. The Bournemouth game was an effort to win it.
Exactly.
But they're having a little bit of a moment. So yeah, but they got over the line.
Good evening. Good afternoon, Freshie. Good afternoon from Progreso, Mexico, Wankers.
Thank you very much for that greeting, Freddie.
I don't know if you heard. You probably didn't. You got a treble in one of the games, and Lawrence did also in the same game. I am yet to score any points, and we're about 6 games in. But yeah, anyway, how is Progresso? Probably pronounced slightly different to that.
Very progressive.
Yeah. And when are you? How long are you in Mexico for, Freshie? Oh, when did you leave Mexico? And they play City this weekend. Oh yeah, Liverpool play City this weekend. So it could be a wounded City, or it could be the same old City that we've kind of got used to this season, which you're not sure what you're going to get. Wounded from the Real and Champions League exit, they could try and dent Liverpool's title hopes. Anyway,
well, crucial game, I think. City Liverpool, crucial,
big game, and it's at the Etihad as well.
When you think Arsenal has still got to play Liverpool, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if they beat us at the weekend, say, and then it's 5 points, still got, and they've got a game in hand to beat Liverpool, they could bring it right down to 2 points.
Yeah.
If Liverpool lose, say, at City, eventually, you know.
Even if they draw at City, I mean, you would expect
Arsenal
at home to deal with West Ham.
I think Liverpool might struggle against City. Got fuck all to play for now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they could be. Yeah, the shackles could be off, mate. It could be a tough game for Liverpool.
It could be, and it should be a good watch. It should be. Right, this game had more cards. 5 cards. It only had 7 corners, and it only had 7 shots on target. 2-1. Lawrence has already said book it. So, what do we pick for City? No, Liverpool 2, Wolves 1, please.
Yep, I went 2-0 to Liverpool. You went 3-1. 3-1, said Robert to Liverpool. 2-1, Inky.
Well done, Inky.
2-0, Freshie. 2-1, Lawrence.
Well done, Lawrence. Book it, Geezer.
Oh, fucking Wally 2-1. Of course it is.
That's 3 for Wally. 3 correct scores.
3-0, Danny. 2-0, Darren. 3-1, said Colin.
Well done.
So, yeah. Inky, Lawrence, and Freshie.
Okay.
No, so Inky, Lawrence, and Wally.
Yeah. Right, 5-7-7. Right, I correctly predicted 5 cards. So finally, off the mark, 10 points for me. Like, jeez.
You're on it, son.
5-7-7. 5-7-7. 5-7-7.
Fuck off with these phone calls. Man.
And also picking the cards was Darren and Colin. So 10 points for Darren and Colin. That is it. Nobody else scored any points. Just the cards for this game.
So hang on. Darren just threw me there. Darren with 10
and Colin. Yeah. You wanna give us well, let me see how many games we've got. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we've got 3 games. So that's 8 games in, and I just scored the first 10 points. That is atrocious. I just said 6 games in. Anyway, do you want to give us a breakdown of the score, and then we're going to the last 3 games? Arrive back next Friday. Bloody hell. Freshie, the international gypsy, says Inky. Then Newcastle. Oh shit! Liverpool play Newcastle after Man City. Geezer. I must have another 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough.
It's like these next few 3 games or so will be fine the league, I think, or bust it wide open.
Freshie says, I must have another 5 lucky dips, so should be clear on top by now. I'll just play the lucky dip announcement for this week. Where are we?
This week, no one won the lucky dip.
Yeah, no lucky dip this week. Me and Geezer got close though. Not as good as you, Lawrence. Right. So, did you work out the scores?
Yeah, I've sort of got written that. I'm on 55.
Decent.
You're on 10. Robert's on 10. 45 for Inky. 55 for Freshie. 55 for Lawrence. 75 for Wally. That's 2 fucking tossers we gave him. 20 for Danny. 35 Darren. 25 Colin.
So Wally leading the way again with 3 games to
Leading the
go.
way again.
He's matched last week's winning total as well, 75. Progresso, I know it's not pronounced like that, has the world's longest pier, 6.5 kilometers, right near where the asteroid hit and wiped out all the dinosaurs.
Okay.
Wow. History.
Didn't wipe out Moyes.
Okay, what's the next game? Okay. Spurs 1, Man United 0. This was the battle of the two shit teams who think that they should be high up the league and they're not. But yeah, Spurs clean sheet.
Yeah. And
Home win.
it was no
what?
There's no coincidence that Vicario was back in goal.
Yeah.
Made a difference.
I think they hadn't won at home since like
Ages.
October or something like that. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it was like it was a long time that they'd won in the league at home. Did you watch?
Yeah. Yeah, I see quite a bit of this game, I think. Yeah, Maddison gets the winner after Roy Keane had been slagging him off, hadn't he?
Yeah, what did he say? Because I saw it the day after. Oh yeah, like he's aimed this at Roy Keane. But what did Roy Keane say?
It was something like because Maddison was back from injury, Roy Keane was going, really, did that make a difference? You know what I mean? I wouldn't be saying there, oh great, we got Maddison back and things like that. Yeah. You know, we're gonna get a win because he's in the side, you know. He's a good player, but you know, I wouldn't be over thrilled with that. So when he scored it, he done the shushy to Mr. Keane after he scored the goal.
Where do you stand on that? Do you think that he needs to do shushy when they're in the top 4 or winning something, or he's happy?
No, I think he's right. Well, that first half, Maddison controlled the whole game. I think Keane might have fucking fired him up, Geezer.
Exactly. Yeah, maybe done.
He was the boy. He was the one creating everything. He really was good. And he took him off after 60 odd minutes. Probably just weren't fit enough to keep going, you know, just back. And I thought, fuck. And I think old Big Ange said, look, he had to manage him because he's coming back from this injury. But he was the guy then. He was the guy that made the difference.
Yeah.
And that Garnacho for Man United missed that. Absolutely.
Yeah, the sitter. Fucking hell.
And I mean, not just miss it, 10 yards over the bar.
Yeah. From that close.
He is so
that was bad. That was bad. This is the guy that scored the best goal of the season. And but just thinking about Maddison and Keane, if Maddison played in Keane's era, Keane would bully him on the pitch. He would bully him. You understand? And there won't be none of that shit there. Like, you know, it's funny how I know obviously he's got every right to respond, but it's just funny that on the same pitch as this guy, probably even now, like, you know, like you wouldn't be doing that to Roy Keane. You understand? Keane would bully him on a football pitch. Right, everybody in the chat, who finished, and including you, Geezer, who finishes higher this season, Spurs or Man United? And just in case you're unaware, Spurs are 12th with 30 points, and Man United are 15th with 29. So there's only a point difference. Who do you think, with 13 games to go, finishes higher, Spurs or Man United?
So I could be here for the next couple of hours. So we can't. Otherwise, the noise will fuck me. Sorry, mate. The noise will do me, won't it? Sorry, mate.
That's all right. I would be out. Yeah, who do you think? Man United or Spurs? Who finishes higher?
I think I'd have to toss that coin.
Shit.
They're terrible. Spurs, Man United are absolutely terrible. I think he has got, Tottenham ain't shit as well, but they've got a lot of players coming back to make a difference if they all come back. I don't think Man United got that excuse. You know what I mean? They just show crap all over the park, man.
Well, I mean, Inky says Spurs, he believes, will finish higher. Lawrence says Spuds. Robert says Spuds. Colin says, I feel Amorim will be sacked soon myself. Heard players not happy.
I don't think he will, guys. I think Amorim's going to be there, like right to the end season. They won't go down. I mean, and then they'll give him time to fucking go again next year. I'm pretty sure they'll do that. Look, Man United can't keep throwing managers away. I mean, he's inherited this shit show, right? And I don't know what it is about Man United, but even that Anthony, apparently, wherever they've sent him out on loan or whatever.
Real Betis. So he's playing with Fornals, same team.
Is he? Well, apparently he's had 3 man of the match appearances.
Scoring goals, assists, man of the match. Yeah.
And he was garbage at Man United. Mount's career's gone down the toilet since he went there.
Mm.
I don't know what it is with that club, man. They just seem
definitely
to make good players shit.
Yeah. Now, you know, the killer will be, and it wouldn't surprise a lot of us, the killer will be like the final nail in that coffin, like there's something wrong there, is if Marcus Rashford can rediscover his form at Villa in the next 13 games in the Premier League, that then implies that the problem is with the club and not with the player, because
the bits he's already done, he looks a better player already. What I've seen of him, the Villa game, when he was on there, mate, he was fucking looking good.
Yeah. you know, another example of that was Jadon Sancho. He left there. He then got to the Champions League final with Borussia Dortmund, having gone back there and was playing really well. Chelsea started a little bit slow, and then he had a really good period at Chelsea as well. But obviously at Man United. So yeah, it's that club. There is definitely, and there's people that Cristiano Ronaldo had his opinion. Who was it Ralph Rangnick? Yes, he was in temporary charge there, and he said, there's a lot of issues at this club and players that I think Rangnick had. I think Rangnick. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Rangnick had picked out Haaland and other players that go for these players, and eventually, obviously, they end up at other clubs and being successful. So he had his opinion, and a lot of what he was saying is kind of people are seeing it now as well. So yeah, it's.
I mean, you can even go further back, can't you? Some of the players I see playing in Europe now go shit, and they were good. And shit, they used to be at Man United, and it was shit.
Yeah.
It's a load of them.
And then you look at the players that go there, Varane, Casemiro, who are top players, but through whatever reason, it's they don't look. You look at Casemiro now. If you just got into football, you'd think you understand, but you don't know his pedigree. So I don't know. Yeah, it's. I mean, like if you had to put a figure on it, in how many years would you see Man United lifting another Premier League title? If based off what's going on now, how many years would you put on that?
I remember, the old pundits, Man United pundits there, and even Owen and all that saying, when they brought in another manager, I don't know if it was when they brought in Mourinho or whatever, they said then they're 5 years away for competing, against Man City. 5 years away. Well, now it's 5 years. They've gone backwards from that.
Yeah.
So I reckon they're at least another 5 years away to even compete, unless some miracle worker comes in and they get their transfers right. They're not buying bad players. They're paying loads of money for them, though, over the top. But they're not buying. They're just not making them work. It's mental. Yeah. Garnacho, that Højlund, that Anthony, Mount, Sancho. These are all top players,
But
I don't know what's going on.
Listen, I don't know. It's another question, but I also want to know the draw. If any, who would win the Europa League and get into the Champions League, Spurs or Man United? And the question I want to ask in the chat is, can they play each other before the final? Because I haven't seen how that draw is mapped out. Who would you?
No, I don't know. Yeah.
Who would you? If any of them two was going to win it and get into Champions League through that, who would you pick out of those two? Because
I look at that Man United team, I go, fuck me, man, that's a good side. Even with their injuries, they've got a shit bench right now. They've got a load of kids on the bench, Man United. But it's a good side, but they're terrible. I just think with their players coming back, like that made a difference to Tottenham at the weekend. Vicario in goal. his distribution, his saves, he was good. He's still a bit iffy with the
I was going to
crosses.
say he's still got his faults, but he's better
He's
than
still got his
what was in.
faults, but he made the difference. And if you get that Van der Ven back, and get Matey up front back,
Solanke,
Solanke and Jesus, I think it makes a big difference. But I think who was it went down at the weekend, even in that game? Was it Bentancur? He went as well. He was injured.
Was it?
So it's a battle, but it's a toss of a coin because they're both underachieving and they've both been absolute crap in the last 2 months. So I don't know. It's hard to pick one of them to win it. You think neither should win it? But
I think I would probably go for Spurs.
I think I would.
Yeah, from what I've seen of both of them in Europe this season, and especially with Spurs getting their players, but I think Spurs, with everybody available, are a team that most teams will want to avoid. I'm not sure most teams really fear Man United the way that they might fear what Spurs could do to them. So, yeah. Anyway, like Colin says, Kieran, I'm hearing Radcliffe not happy and getting itchy feet with Amorim.
Mate, yeah, possibly, Cole. He won't be happy. He expects some kind of progress by now, for sure. But what did they do? How many managers they had in the last 5-6 years? They keep bringing Mourinho. They bring in one. I'll get rid of it. Ten Hag was touted as one of the best managers in Europe. They got him. Amorim touted as one of the best managers in Europe at the time. Brought him in. And fucking, it's not working. Just keep changing managers. So I think the problems are from within. Yeah. Because they keep spending shitloads of money on these top players and they can't get a tune out of them. I don't know, Scott. I don't know the answer. Is it Amorim? Did you just blame him? Did you just blame Ten Hag? Did you just blame Mourinho? Where do you start?
Where do you exactly? And
who can they bring in to make a difference there? What's the next top manager they can bring in? Fucking Pep Guardiola? You can get him in? They'll probably fail there.
And obviously they've still got to make all these cuts that Radcliffe is making, people losing their jobs and all. So he's obviously identified that money's getting wasted left, right, and centre.
Wasted.
And we need to get everything in order.
Who the fuck gave him a 5-year deal at 320 grand a fucking week? Who decided that?
That's Rashford, isn't it?
Rashford. Well, who decided that deal? It's madness.
Exactly.
Absolute madness.
Freshy says, sorry, it's been 2 fleeting visits. No worries these past 2 weeks, but the Mexican lagers are calling again. Thanks for putting in all my guesses. Good luck. Oh, have a great weekend. Freshy, enjoy your holiday, your mission, whatever. Appreciate it always. Even you can just pop in. Much appreciated. And we'll see you. Arriba. We'll see you when you're back. Andale. Right. So Spurs 1, Man United 0. We had 3 cards, 15 corners, 13 shots on target. What do we pick for Spurs 1, Man United 0? Please, did anybody get this correct?
I went Spurs 2-1. You went Spurs 3-1, 2-1. Robert Spurs 2-2, 0-2. Freshy to Man U 2-2. Lawrence 2-1 to Man U. Said Wally on a coin toss. 3-2 Danny to Spurs. 2-2 Darren. 2-3 Colin to Man U.
Right, 3 cards, 15 corners, 13 shots on target. 3, 15, 13. 3, 15, 13. 15. Oh shit! One person correctly predicted 13 shots on target. And that was Colin, the only person to score any points in this game. 10 points for Colin. Well done, Colin. Right, 2 more games, everybody. Then we'll get into this week's picks. Right. So, Leeds United played a top of the table clash. I saw the article pop up after the game, so I forgot they was playing. Anyway, they was 1-0 down. They ended up winning 2-1, and it was Pascal Struijk, who is a defender. He came on and scored 2 goals. Now, this game was quite rare in regards to the stats that we predict. There was 10 cards, 10 corners and 10 shots on target. So yeah, this was a
mate.
bit of a crazy one. But yeah, Leeds pulled it back late on, I believe, to win 2-1. So
yeah, it's the last gasp winner, wasn't it? Last gasp winner. I did see the.
Yeah,
right.
So this game here, because it's got 10 cards, 10 corners, a lot of people have picked that. So we'll have points in this game, and maybe
silly bollocks.
Yeah, maybe this will change where we are at the minute. But anyway, Leeds United are top of the championship. The next game, which we're going to be picking for, is second v top, which is Sheffield United. So that's next up for Leeds United. Anyway, Leeds 2, Sunderland 1. What do we pick for this, Geezer?
Oh, yeah, fucking beauty. I went 2-1 to Leeds.
Yes, you did.
2-1 to Leeds.
Finally, something.
3-2, said Robert. Inky, 2-1 to Leeds. Oh,
Yeah,
man, everyone's
boy.
getting it. Freshie went 2-0. 2-3 to Sunderland, said Lawrence. 2-1 to Leeds, of course, said Wally.
Wally, that's his fourth correct score.
Yeah, prick. 2-0, Danny. 2-1, Darren. Easy.
Darren.
And 2-1 to Sunderland, said Colin. So, yeah.
Right. Now, like I said, a lot of people pick 10 cards, 10 corners. So we're going to have some more points. Right. Wally. Not only did Wally get the correct score, he also got the correct cards and corners. So in total, 35 points for Wally.
Fuck off.
35 for Wally.
This was trying to catch him.
Well, Lawrence in this game picked, because Lawrence doesn't use the system, Lawrence picked 10 cards and 10 corners. So 20 points for Lawrence in this game.
Well done.
20. 10, 10, 10. Nope. 10. Freshie correctly predicted 10 corners. So 10 points for Fresh Fielder. 10. Inky, on top of his correct score, also picked 10 corners. So 25 in total for Inky.
Jeez, I'm getting overtaken here. What's going on? I was in the chat then.
I noticed, as from last week, Danny sort of mimicked Wally's 4-10-10 for every game. Anyway, using that system, Danny also correctly predicted 10 corners and 10 shots on target. So 20 points for Danny.
That helps.
Remember, Danny's on holiday, by the way, you lot. I remember.
Yeah.
I think I took a screenshot of his picks. I need to go back to that. Anyway, Darren, who always picks 10 corners, 10 shots on target. So 20 points for Darren. So yeah, a lot of people scoring in this game. And finally, Colin correctly predicted 10 corners. So another 10 points for Colin going into the last game.
I was doing well up until that. And,
right. Just going into the last game, do you want to just give us a little rundown, maybe?
I do.
Whilst you're tallying that up, let me just read Colin. Colin says, Man United for me will find it hard myself to get back to where they once were. Problems stem from the top and behind the scenes. Agreed. Cheers, tits. No worries, Inky. Wally must be on for a new high score. Anyway, let's hear. What is the...
I think he is. I have got, a reasonable 70 points.
Decent.
You got 25. 10 points for Robert. Having a bad week, old Robert. 70 points for Inky. 65 for Fresh. 75 for Lawrence. 110. Wally.
Oh, fucking hell.
That last, 35 on that. That sort of creamed it.
And Lawrence
40 for Danny, 70 for Darren. Decent.
Yep.
And 45 for Colin. Decent.
Well done. I thought I was the lowest, and then you read out Robert after me. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he's been on that 10 for quite a while.
Right. So you got the last game was a very good game at Villa Park. Aston Villa 2, Liverpool 2. We have spoken about this game anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, it's another game. Only had one card. It had 14 corners, only 7 shots on target, which is quite low considering the sort of two teams that played. Did anybody correctly predict 2-2? And Wallen, and Lawrence, before you go, says book it, and I'll say Geezer at the end of that.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well that. Okay. Oh dear. Righto. Yeah, I went 2-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah.
You went 2-1 Villa. 2-3 said Robert. 2-1 to Liverpool Winky. 2-0 Freshie to Liverpool. 2-2 says Lawrence. Good score.
Well done, Lawrence.
Done well there. 2-1 Wally obviously to Liverpool. We toss a coin for that one. 2-2 Danny boy. Well done.
Well done, Danny.
And 2-2 Darren.
Yep. Well done, Darren. And that is him actually picking.
Oh, unlucky Colin with a 2-3. So yeah.
Right. So just to finish off, we had one card, 14 corners, 7 shots on target. 1-14-7.
One card.
Yeah, exactly. 1-14-7. 1-14-7. 1-14-7. 1-14-7. 1-14-7. That's it. Nobody scored any more points. So the only points were the 3 correct scores. So if you can, again, nice and slowly, so I can put it in, just give me the score tally again. I know Robert is on 10 and I'm on 25. I know that. Fucking terrible.
Yeah, there's some over a week. There's some bigger scores this week than normal.
Yeah, good scores.
So, yeah, right there. Yeah, I'm going to start from Robert on 10.
Yep, got that.
You're on 25.
Yep.
Where we go? 45. Colin.
Colin 45. Yep.
Danny 55.
Danny 55. Yeah.
70 is Inky.
Inky. Yo, one sec. I should be doing this when you're doing that. One sec. Let me put the thing up as you're saying it. Like the league table so we can. Right. So you lot, just for, let me remove Lawrence's comment. Right. So Robert's got 10. I got 25. Colin got 45. Danny 55. Inky, how much did you say for Inky?
70.
70 for Inky. Yep.
Freshie, I'm missing 65 for Fresh.
And Freshie got 10 last week, so definitely a much better week. 65, yep.
I got 70.
70 for Giza. Yep.
80. Yes. There we go. Yeah. 85 for Darren.
Darren 85. 85. Darren in second
Lawrence,
place.
90.
Well done, Lawrence. 90 points for Lawrence. 90.
And again, 110 for Wally.
110 for Wally. Now, it's a good thing you had a decent week because Lawrence is catching up with you. So
took another 20 off me.
20, but yeah, obviously, like, yeah, 70 is a good score. If you would have had a week like mine, then Lawrence would be right on you. Yeah.
It's amazing. He's hardly been here, Wally, and he's I think he's won the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's a fix. Definitely a fix. We need to toss that coin in the wrong direction, I think.
Thought I did with that Everton game.
I am like Orange Juice Jones, just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Lawrence, you're definitely catching up with Giza, and you're yet to win a lucky dip, and you nearly got the superfecta today. Right, let's go back to you lot. We can get into this week's predictions. Right, let me get rid of that and go back here, which is this week.
Oh yeah,
right. Oh shit! Let me just quickly
do this before we start.
Let me find Danny's. Let me find Danny's because last week I took a picture, didn't I? Fuck's sake, Danny. Oh man, Friday. Hold on. I need to find that. Oh, here we go. Is this it? I won't be. Yeah, okay, I got it. Cool. But, oh, he's not here for the next 2 weeks, Danny. He says he wants a 2-1 coin toss and 4-10-10. Okay, cool. He's got the same as Wally, but and 2-1. Yeah, he's got the exact same as Wally. So if Wally wins, Danny wins. He's got 2-1 as well as everything's the same as Wally. Right. You lot. The first game is wait, one sec. Let's read this first. My sister came up from London, brought a Liverpool fan to go to his first game. In the evening, we went to Bramley Dock, Everton's new ground. There was a bloke with a drone there. Watch the footage of the. Yeah, I haven't seen none of that stadium actually. You've seen that drone guy's footage, didn't you? From
yeah, seen loads.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is that so? That's what it's called, Bramley Dock. That's the name of their ground, yeah.
Yeah, right on the docks.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I actually saw the highlights. They played a trial game there the other day, didn't they? When they're under 18s or under 21.
So they played that game, yeah. I remember you speaking
They
about
played
that.
it, yeah. They lost to Wigan 2-1 or whatever. And it just I don't know how many they brought in, 9,000 or so, 10,000.
Yeah.
And the guy I watched who done it, you can see a YouTube guy. Oh, he's part of the Toffee TV, Evan.
Yeah.
And he walked from the city centre to the ground. It took him half an hour.
Mm.
And just showed you inside it and all that and the game. And we just had one in. So, yeah, it was... it looked nice. The ground looked lovely, right? Sure, they'll have some teething problems and whatever, but it looked nice.
Well, Robert says that appears on BBC Sport. You can see 3 figures outside the stadium. So that would be Robert's sister bought a Liverpool fan. Yeah, so you'll see them outside the stadium on BBC Sport outside the Everton ground. Darren says, morning all. Big up, Darren. Estimated time of arrival, 20 minutes. No worries. We're just getting into the picks now. You had a decent week this week. A Liverpool fan scored the goal for Wigan. A Liverpool fan. Oh.
No.
Right. So you lot, the first game, speaking of Everton, actually, let me just get this here. The first game is actually Everton, not at Bramley Dock, but at Goodison Park, v Man United. David Moyes back at Everton, playing against his the team he left Everton for to go to Man United. So yeah, Moyes, any chance of beating Man United is definitely right now. Let me see what you lot are saying. Right, 4-10-11 is freshly 2-0. Right, Lawrence 1-0, 4-9-10. Lawrence had a great week. Lawrence, 4-9-10. 4-9-10. 1-1. Lawrence, 4-9-10. Who's next? Inky, 2-1. 5-10-11. Inky.
Oh, yeah.
All good? 2-1.
Yeah, mate.
Right, Lawrence has gone 1-1 for this game. Everton v Man United.
Okay.
Inky's gone 2-1 to Everton. Right, Robert, just confirm. Oh, no. Oh, okay. You don't need to. I've read it here. I don't always read the chat. Okay, it's 12, not 22. Yeah, I was going to say confirm that. Anyway, Robert's gone 3-0 to Everton. 4-12-10. Robert, 4-12-10.
Shit, that's
12, 10.
That's convincing.
3-0, 4-12-10, 3-0. Colin says, my mate has 2 flats near Everton's new ground, rents them out. 12 corners, yeah. Not. I've got that. Right. Right. Colin says Everton 2, Man United 1. 5, 10, 11. 5, 10, 11, 2-1. Right, let's do the ones that are doing a system that are not here. So Wally is going to go 2-1 to who? Coin toss?
Yeah.
Right.
Usually wins, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Tails, mate. He's gone 2-1 Man United.
Okay, so 1-2.
And I
Right.
think
Right. Freshie.
Danny?
No, do
Oh.
Freshie first. 4, 10.
Freshie?
He's a 2-0 to who?
Tails.
So he's going 0-2.
0-2.
And then we'll do Danny. 4, 10.
What's his score?
His is 2-1. You got the same as Wally.
He's going home team.
2-1 Everton. But he probably would pick them as well, actually. Right. So Darren, do a 3-1 for Darren. We'll do a coin toss for Darren as well, right? Because he's still driving. 5, 10, 10. This is a 3-1 for Darren. Home. So he's going 3-1 Everton.
Yeah.
Right. It's just us two now. Then. Do you want me to go?
Yeah, you go, man. I'm
gonna go. Shit. You know what? It's crazy to say this, but I can only see Everton not losing this game. I'm just gonna say Everton win. I'm gonna go Everton 2, Man United 1. Because I think they will score. Yeah, 2-1 Man United. 2-1 Everton. I'm gonna go 5 cards. Corners 9. Shots on target 7. No, 8. 8 shots on target and 2-1 Everton. That bird is so loud. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Two.
2-2. Okay.
2.
What's them birds? Because that's fucking loud as fuck.
Yeah.
Like a yapping dog. Fucking hell.
I'm going to go 8 corners.
Yep.
8 shots on target.
Yep.
4 cards.
Fucking hell. Right. Next game is Bournemouth v Wolves. Bournemouth had a great. Who did they? Wait, hold on. They beat. Who did we say they beat in the last bloody thing?
It's Fulham.
No, Fulham beat Forest. Who did Bournemouth play actually? Shit.
Did they play?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they had another win anyway. Bournemouth. Right. Let's see what these are saying.
Tricky game, this one.
Right. Here we go. Right, Lawrence is first. He says, right, hold on. He says Bournemouth 3, Wolves 0. But he says, I hope I'm wrong. Oh, wrong match. Sorry. Wait. Oh, he's got the wrong match. Sorry. Don't put that as a score. Right, Lawrence, that's not your score for this game, is it? Here we go. This is Lawrence's one. Yeah, you lot. The Arsenal West Ham on Flash Score is the next game. This was what I had. Yeah, this is how they've done it. Right, let's go. Right, let's do Inky because his one must be it. Inky's saying Bournemouth 2, Wolves 1. 4, 10, 11. Inky. 4, 10, 11. 2-1. No, wrong match. Arsenal. So here we go. Yeah. So Lawrence says 4-1 to Bournemouth. 4, 10, 13. 13. 4-1. 4, 10, 13, 4-1. Right. So whilst we're waiting, we'll do Wally. Is Wally? Are we coin tossing it or are we picking for him?
I think he goes home team, isn't you?
Yeah, I'm sure he would do.
Yeah.
Danny did say coin toss his ones though. Wally 4, 10, 10, Freshie will go 2-0 Bournemouth.
Okay.
2-0. Danny
just got Wolves.
What's that? Oh, the Wolves, yeah?
Yeah.
4, 10, 1. So Danny's 1-2.
Yeah.
Darren would go Bournemouth 3-1.
Yeah. Right.
5, 10, 3-1. Right, who's next? Robert has gone 2-1 to Bournemouth. 699. Roberto. 699. And Robert, in response to when I had no points, I'm going to get Danae to pick your scores for you next week, Robert, after you got 10 points. Colin says Bournemouth 3, Wolves 1. I like the look of that 3-1. I do. 5, 10, 11. 5, 10,
Yeah.
5, 10, 11, 3, 1. Right, it's just us two again. You want me to go?
Yeah, go on, mate.
Yeah, I'm feeling the 3-1. So I'm going 3-1 to Bournemouth. I'm gonna try and keep my cards low on this one. I'm gonna go three cards. Corners 11. Shots on target 11. And I said 3-1. So over to you, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go to 2-1 to Bournemouth.
2-1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll definitely got to give Wolves a goal here. But, yeah, 2-1. I think only 8 shots on target and 9 corners.
Yep.
5 yellows.
5, 9, 8, 2-1. Right. Now, next game, everybody. Arsenal v West Ham. Seeing as Liverpool have drawn an Arsenal victory. One sec. Let me just get my shit. An Arsenal victory would put them level on games with Liverpool and 5 points behind. And as Geezer has already said, they still have to play each other. I think maybe 3 or 4 games before the season finishes or whatever. So, yeah, can they capitalize on Liverpool dropping those points at Villa Park? One sec. 2-1, 6-9. Right, here we go. Inky's gone. Arsenal 2, West Ham 0. 6, 11, 11. Inky's 6, 11. 2-0. Right, who's next? Lawrence has gone 3-0 Arsenal. 5, 11. Lawrence. Three 0 Lawrence. Robert's also gone 3-0 Arsenal. 3-13-10. 3-13-10. 3-0. Right, so Wally's definitely going. He's going Arsenal 2-1, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to give them the favourites and then you go.
Yeah. 4, 10.
Same with Danny.
2-1. Yeah, Danny. And Fresh. Yeah, and then Freshie's 2-0 Liverpool. You think he would go Liverpool, wouldn't he? That because recently he has been going against West Ham because we're shit.
Yeah, I think 2-0.
Yeah, so Freshie 2-0, yeah. Right, let me just put them in. 4, 10, 11. 4, 10, 11.
Because I'll tell you what, that's probably a score I fancy. well.
Right, Danny, you've gone 2-1 Arsenal, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
4, 10, 2-1. Darren. Darren would go 3-1.
I'm going to give him Arsenal
Yeah, I think he would.
because there's no way we're scoring 3 fucking goals there. So
Nah, no way.
it could never be right, even if we win.
Yeah.
No fucking way we're getting 3 goals at Arsenal. I say that now.
Oh, yeah. Imagine that.
Mate, if West Ham win this 3-1, I'm giving Darren the points.
Yeah, exactly.
But say that,
Right, let me jump straight to this comment. Big up Danny. Danny's just calling to say hi. Can't stay. How was last week's points? Danny, you scored. What did he score? Decent.
Danny scored 55.
55. Considering I scored 25, Robert scored 10. A few others got 45 as well. So yeah, you was probably in the middle of the scoring, Danny. So you had a decent week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad once again that you can pop in. Hope you're having a good holiday. We are inputting your predictions that you've asked of us. We've coin tossed some of them, and some of them we just picked what we probably thought, the favourites, like Arsenal, for instance, to beat West Ham, which is the game that we're on. But yeah, I'm glad you could join us. Right. Colin has gone Arsenal 1, West Ham 2, which we all hope is correct, or you're correct in West Ham getting 3 points. 6, 10, 12. Colin, 6, 10, 12. 6, 12, 1, 2. Right. So once again, it's just us two getting there. Colin.
2-0.
You're going 2-0 Arsenal. Lawrence says Danny only gets 1 call per day from Jow. Right, you're going 2-0. Okay. What else? What else are you predicting?
11 shots on target.
Yeah.
9 corners.
Yep.
4 cubs.
4, 9, 11. 4, 9, 11. 2-0. Oh, God. Lawrence, I'm in Canada. Danny, I know, mate. I hope you're enjoying, buddy. Lawrence, as best I can. Oh, yeah. He's seeing what was it again? Something to do with his sister. Remember, he said why he had to go to Canada.
Oh, yeah. Sister not well.
Yeah, I can't remember, Danny. Sorry, I know this only just there when you said Canada. Right, I'm gonna go. Shit, fuck's sake. I'm gonna go Arsenal 3, West Ham 0. We will have our 5 cards, corners. I hope there ain't too many corners because they'll be dangerous from corners. Anyway, 12 corners. Shots on target 9, and I said 3-0, and I hope Colin is right. Anyway, we have a London derby up next. Fulham v Crystal Palace. Fulham coming off the back of a home win against Forest. Palace off of a home defeat against rejuvenated Everton. You would have to think that Fulham are the slight favourites in this game by the bookies, you'd imagine, after Palace losing as well. Let's see if anybody's picked already. Yes, they have. Oh, one sec. Geezer 64 doesn't look a day over 50.
Righto. Yeah, that'll be the day. Thanks, David.
You do look good. Right, Lawrence has gone 2-1 Fulham. Yeah, Fulham. 4-9-10.
Lawrence 2-1.
10. 2-1 for Lawrence. Also 2-1 is Roberto. 3, 12, 11. Robert. 12, 11. Is that rain?
No, it's a wind.
No,
wind
here
down.
it sounds like rain. Here,
All right.
peak of 11, 2-1. It's been raining all day, but it sounds like what's that? Okay, yeah, it's not that bad. Oh shit, group chat going on. Inky's also said 2-1. 5, 10, 11. Inky 5, 10, 11. 5, 10, 2, 1. Danny, right. Guys, we'll watch and catch up. Nice one, Danny. Bye. Yeah. Hope the trip's going as well as can be, because I forgot what it was, but I know it was something to do with your sister or yeah. But yeah, hope it's as good as it can be. Darren says 2-1 to Fulham. 5, 10, 10, 2-1. Darren, thanks for joining, Darren. 5, 10, 10, 2-1. 10, 10, 2-1, Darren. Fulham, I'm sorry. Danny says, no, Danny. Colin says 2-2. 5, 10, 11. Colin, 5, 10, 11. 5, 10, 11. 2-2. Make the most of it, Danny. Right, so let's do the ones that we are picking for. Wally's going to go 2-1. Are we tossing it or Fulham in it?
No, I think he goes home team, yeah.
Yep. 4, 10, 10. Wally.
To be fair, that should work. But who knows? Danny as well. 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 for Danny. 4, 10, 10. Yeah, Danny's going 2-1 Fulham.
Freshie 2-0.
2-0 Fulham, yeah.
Yeah, I said, fuck me. If Traore played like he did the other day, he'll smash them. But like I say, Palace could have been 3-0 up against fucking Everton. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't write Palace off in this game either.
2-0 for Freshie. I'll go just to give you a bit of time. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Freshie. I'm gonna go 2-0 Fulham. I'm gonna go for. Let's go 6 cards. I'm always well off on the cards as well. I always go way too many. Anyway, 6 cards. Corners 8. Shots on target 8. And 2-0 to Fulham. What are you saying there?
I'm copying Wally. I'm going 2-1. 2-1 Fulham.
Yep.
And all the others that have done it. Yeah, Matera get 1 goal for Palace. But I think, you see that 2-2? What Collins put there. Anyway, 2-1. No. 9 shots on target.
Yeah.
We're going to have 8 corners.
Yeah.
And I mean 3 cards.
2-1. Right. Next game, everybody, is Ipswich Town v Tottenham Hotspur. Ipswich desperately need a win. And they would hope that Bournemouth do actually beat Wolves, which you've just covered, which would then take them out of the relegation zone at the expense of Wolves. So big game for Ipswich here. Right, before I even look at the chat, let's go to the ones that we're picking for, just to get them out of the way. Right, Wally's going to go 2-1 to who in this game?
Cool. This could be a tossy.
This is a coin toss for Danny, because Danny's one of the ones that normally goes against the grain anyway. So definitely coin toss for Danny. And Freshie, would he just say fuck Spurs and go Ipswich? Because he's another one. Remember, he picked Ipswich.
No, I think we'd do them all. We'd toss them all.
If you remember, When you said
Remember, he picked Ipswich to beat Spurs the first time, didn't we?
when you
That
said
ain't
ain't
happening.
happening. Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah. So
maybe we give Freshie Ipswich again.
I think so.
But yeah, all right. But I've just done Wally's toy course, and he's gone for Ipswich as well.
Okay, right, 1 sec. So Wally's going 2-1, home team. 4, 10, 2.
And like I said, yeah, anything could happen here. Goes up.
Right, so we're going to give Freshie 2-0, yeah?
Yeah.
2-0 Ipswich. 4, 10, 11, 2-0. Now, Danny, we're tossing for his 2-1.
He's going Ipswich as well, so he'd normally do that anyway. So.
Yeah, he probably would. Danny is going 4, 10, 2-1 Ipswich. Right, now let's get to the chat. Right, here we go. Lawrence has gone for Ipswich 1, Spurs 2. 5, 10. 1, 2. Lawrence. Inky's gone 0-2. 0-2, Inky. Nil 2. Robert's gone 1-1, which would be a second 1-1 in a row, having drawn with Villa for Ipswich, that is. So it wouldn't be a bad result, but they do need some wins. 4-7-7, Robert.
Yeah, this is.
I've just got a notification that Lee has just uploaded a Leeds v Sheffield United preview. So yeah, when we finish here, you look, go and check out Leeds video. It just popped up on my iPad. Lee Statham, obviously. Right. Next one is Darren's picked 2-2. 5, 10, 10. Darren. 5, 10, 10, 2, 2. Colin. Okay, Colin is here. Colin has gone Ipswich 1, Spurs 3. 5, 11, 11.
Changed my mind 3 times already. Yes.
Oh wow. Once again, do you want me to go first?
Yeah, mate, you go.
Right. Robert says Ange out. I'm gonna go. Fuck it. Let me just whatever. Let me go for a fresh fielder. I'm gonna go Ipswich 2, Spurs 3. I'm gonna go for 3 cards. Low for me. Corners. I'm gonna go 14. Watch this be a bloody shitty 0-0. Shots on target. We're gonna go for 14. And I said 2-3. Over to you.
I don't know, because I really want.
Mm.
I'm going to go 1-2. And I don't
1-2.
this. I'll give it. You've got to give Ipswich a goal.
Yeah.
Spurs, yeah. 1-1 I fancied really for a while now. Can Spurs nick 2 goals? Who sees? 1-2. We're going to go in 8 corners.
Yep.
Only 9 shots on target.
Yep.
Keep the cards down again. 3 cards.
1, 2. Right, you lot. Next game is relegated Southampton v Brighton. What was Brighton's last game? Was that the Friday night when they won 3-0 against Chelsea? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. So yeah, they haven't played since then. So, but yeah, Southampton are definitely down. I know not mathematically, but yeah, they're down.
Yeah.
So Let's go to the ones that we are picking for. Wally's definitely going 2-1 Brighton, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. Wally.
You know, most of these games we've done so far, which probably suits Wally, could all be 2-1 games, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a game there you go, yeah, they're going to flog them.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. So far, I'm looking at them now. Maybe the Arsenal West Ham one where I can't see a 2-1 there, but the rest of them, Everton, Man United, Bournemouth, Wolves, Fulham, Palace, Ipswich, Spurs, and then this one.
Yeah.
And even the next one that I've got.
Wally and Danny, yeah.
You know, the next one after this could be 2-1. The next one after that, 2-1, 2-1. Let me just show you them quickly. Look on the screen, Geezer. And then, right, so that could definitely be 2-1 either way.
Yeah.
This one could be 2-1 either way.
Yeah.
This one could be 2-1 either way.
Yeah.
This one could be 2. This is the top 2 in the championship. Could be 2-1 either way. And then Bayern v Frankfurt is our 11th game. And Bayern are first and Frankfurt are third, I think. Or maybe fourth. So once again, it's, yeah. So anyway, we'll go back to where
2 months could work out really well this week.
Yeah, they definitely could. Right, sorry. So right, we've done Wally. Okay, Freshie. Freshie's gonna go 2-0 Brighton, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
4, 10, 11. So 0-2 for Freshie. Danny. Is Danny a tosser or is he a Brighton? Because Danny likes to go.
You've got to go Brighton, man.
Yeah, I think so. Danny. Danny 4, 10, 10.
You know, South Coast Derby might be a bit different.
Oh shit! Sorry, Danny's 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, that's the 3 that have not here. So let's go to the comments now. Right. Is this the one? This must be the one. Yeah. Inky has said Southampton 0, Brighton 2. 4, 10, 10. Let me check Inky's last one. Oh shit! Hold on. 1 minute. Inky. I'm trying to check. Yeah, it is. It is for this game because he picked the same last one. It's fine. Yeah, he's got 0-2. 4, 10, 10.
Yep.
Inky. So has Lawrence has also gone 0-2. Inky. 4, 10, 10. 4, 10, 10. 0-2. Inky. Lawrence said 4, 10, 9. 10, 9. 0-2. Lawrence. Next up, Robert says, who's playing? Southampton 1, Brighton 2. So yeah, in line with the 2-1 theme, he's going for that. 4, 7, 8. So Robert 4, 7, 8, 1, 2. Roberto. Who's next? Colin says Southampton 1, Brighton 3. 5, 11. 5, 1, 3. Colin. Darren says 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. So another one that's going for that same score on 5, 10, 10. Darren.
Yeah. A lot of 2-1s, man.
Yeah.
Oh dear, what do you do, man? What do you do?
Right. Oh gosh.
We got 3 of them on 0-2s. We got 4 of them on 1-2. So,
and then the last one on 1-3.
And Collins the odd one out.
I'm going Southampton 1, Brighton 2. And we will have.
You know, that's 5 of them.
We'll have 3 cards. I was going to go for 3 cards. Corners. Quite a few. No. Yep, 11. Shots on target. 8. And I said 1, 2. Over to you. Wait, let me just say hello. Hello to Anzac, MC Anzac, and the Red Hot Underdogs Aussie podcast. Good morning. Happy to be back and listen to my two favorite pommies.
No worries, Anzac. How you doing, brother?
Thanks as always. And yeah, I'm glad I'm somebody's favorite, well, joint favorite person. So, well, pommy. Yeah, hope you're well, Anzac. And I'm glad you can join us as always. Geezer, what are you saying for this game here?
Yeah, I'm going with you guys. A 1-2. I just, yeah, all looking a bit very similar. These games, man. 1-2. At least if it is, you know, I'll keep up with everyone else here.
Yeah, we all win.
Yeah, 8 shots on target goes. 8 corners.
Yep.
4 bookings.
1-2. Right. So next game, which I briefly put on the screen, that is Aston Villa v Chelsea. Now, let me just check where these two are, because obviously they're both trying to get top 4. Right. Chelsea are 6th with 43 points. Aston Villa are 9th with 39 points. So they need to win this to bridge that gap. And obviously Chelsea beating Villa takes them 7 points above Villa. So, yeah, big game for both of their aspirations, which is top 4, potentially top 5. Anyway, Wally would definitely be tossing off for this one, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I can't pick it, because
Okay.
Oh, the win. Right. Wally has gone home team.
1 sec. He's gone 2-1 Villa. Freshie. Who's he getting 2-0 to?
I think it should be Villa, but I don't know.
You want to pick Villa?
We could toss him. It's up to you.
He can't stand John McGinn, therefore he doesn't like. Yeah, I
Right.
think we'll toss him.
Coy. Oh, he's gone Chelsea.
Okay, Freshie, 1 sec. 0-2. 4, 10, 11. 0-2. Danny, 2-1. He's a tosser as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Danny.
Home team.
2-1 for Danny. Okay, right. Wait, hold on. Good morning. Right, here we go. Inky's gone 2-2. 5, 10, 12. Inky. 5, 10, 12.
There's no wrong answers in this game, is there? Could be anything.
Because you don't know what you're going to get.
They're not on it at all.
Exactly.
And Chelsea have been having a lot of them lately. But it's so hard to pick, man. Villa have enough play. Chelsea can beat them.
Yep. And if Chelsea are not at it, look, they lost 3-0 to Brighton. So,
exactly.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Robert's gone 1-2. So Villa 1, Chelsea 2. 4-14-7, Robert. 14, 7, 1, 2, Roberto. Lawrence has gone 2-2, as has Darren. So 2-2 for Lawrence and Darren. 5, 11, 13, Lawrence.
Yeah.
2-2. Darren. 5, 10, 10. Colin has said Villa 2, Chelsea 1, 6, 12, 10. Colin.
Yeah, I'm predicting Rashford scores his first goal here.
2, 1, 6, 12, 10. Colin.
And I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm going with 2-1 to Villa.
Yep.
Hopefully they're on it. Rashford scores a goal. 9 shots on target. I think there'll be 5 bookings.
Yeah.
Could be a little bit tasty there in the midfield. 10 corners.
2-1 Villa. Right. I'm gonna go. Yeah, both teams. You don't know what you're gonna get from them.
Yeah.
Oh man. And because of that, I'm gonna sit on the fence with my brother Lawrence and Inky, and I'm gonna go 2-2.
Yeah, could well be.
Cards. We go 5 cards. Corners 12. Shots on target 9 and 2. 2-2. Right, next game. Both teams coming off a defeat, and that is Newcastle v Forest. Newcastle lost 4-0 to Man City at the Etihad, and Forest lost 2-1 away to Fulham. So they're both going to want to get back in the swing of winning. And let me just check the table. Newcastle, right? Forest have got 47. Newcastle have got 41. So just like the Villa and Chelsea sort of thing, there's a gap there that could be real big if Forest win this game. It would go down up to 9 points gap. Obviously, if Newcastle win, then it's only 3 points in it.
See, I always believe that these teams that are overachieving, and Forest have been this season,
Yeah.
they always come to a point where they start dropping off.
Mm.
And the only team that's ever proved me really badly wrong on that is Leicester. And I think they lost last week, Forest, and they're away to Newcastle.
I'm about to say away.
And Newcastle were hit and miss as well, aren't they? You know what I mean? They seem to be good one week, average the next. But I think this is their little drop will start. It's already started. I think Newcastle will beat them, and then they'll be fine for points again.
Don't forget, Forest did also lose recently 5-0 to Bournemouth quite recently as well.
Yeah,
so that is. And to your credit, you have said that, you know, when I've asked, you know, where do you think, and you said that you think they will finish, I think between 6th and 8th or something. So yeah, you're anticipating that they will not stay where they are currently. You'd imagine,
all teams like I just don't think you can keep it up consistently. You know what I mean? Even Liverpool are having a bit of a wobble at the moment. You know what I mean? And I think Forest will be more so. You know, they won't be just drawing games; they'll be losing them. And I think it started to a point. Even though they had a good comeback win after that loss.
Yeah, the 7-0.
I just Newcastle. I think they'll lose too, and then you'll say, man, what? Not knocking them. I think they'll be brilliant. Newcastle, good to watch too. Good team to watch.
I think what goes against Forest in this game is that one isn't St James's, but the fact that they lost 4-0 to Man City in their previous game, so you're gonna expect a completely different performance from Newcastle. So yeah, that might swing it in Newcastle's favor. Anyway, right. So Wally is gonna go. Is he tossing or is he going for the home team here?
Oh, up to you that one.
I think he would go. I'm gonna go. I think he would go Newcastle.
Yes.
Yeah, 2-1 for Wally.
All right, Wally's getting Newcastle.
4, 10, 2-1. Right. Freshie.
I know.
I'm not sure either. I think we have to toss for him because I'm not sure who I think he would go for.
He's gone for Forest.
4, 10, 11. Yeah. Danny's another one that I'm not sure who he would go for, so I would toss for him as well.
Yeah, he's gone for Newcastle.
2-1 Newcastle for him. 2-1. Right, so that's them done. Right. Chelsea. Inky must be the first one. Yeah, he is. Right, Inky's gone 2-1 to Newcastle. 4, 9, 12. Inky. 4, 9, 12. 2, 1. Inky. Next, Robert has gone. Newcastle 2, Forest 4. 3, 8, 8.
Fucking hell, Robert. Wait, try to build your goals up here or something. 4 goals. What, hat-trick from Woodsy? And Mr. Woods.
Imagine that. Well, Lawrence is not far behind Robert. Lawrence has gone Newcastle 2, Forest 3. 4,
Wow.
13, 14. 4,
Oh,
13.
yeah, that's fine. It could be one of them games, Gazer. Could be.
He's gone for a fresh fielder. Colin has gone also for Forest, but 2-1. He said Newcastle 1, Forest 2. 5, 10, 11.
Yeah. I don't believe that Newcastle will lose this game, but, mate, the way Forest have been throwing results in this season, you just never know.
Darren's gone for the 1-1 draw.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. You don't see many of them predictions anymore. They're 1-1s.
Darren. 5, 10, 10, 1-1 for Darren. Do you want me to go?
Yeah, but, right, I've got to back what I said now. I think Newcastle will win it 2-0. They'll actually hold Forest out, which is going to be difficult.
Clean sheet.
Morgan, Gibbs-White and Woodsy. But I think Newcastle will win 2-0.
2-0.
On a bad day, they'll lose 2-0, Newcastle. But 2-0 with 9 shots on target.
Yeah.
With 11 corners.
Yeah.
And 4 cards.
2-0. Right, I'm gonna go for Newcastle. Let me go a little bit extravagant. Newcastle 3, Forest. Is it 1-0? 1-0. 1-0. Forest.
Definitely.
Ah, shit. 3-0. Fuck it. 3-0. 3-0 Newcastle.
I must say, 3-1 really was almost my pick for the.
Yeah. 3-0. Fuck it. 5 cards. 6 cards. 6 cards. Corners. 13. Shots on target. 12. 3-0 to Newcastle. Next game is Manchester City v Liverpool. Man City cannot win the league. They can mathematically, but they ain't going to. But what they could do is put a dent in Liverpool's challenge, especially as Liverpool have been the only team to challenge Man City in the last 6 or 7 seasons, whatever it is. So maybe they would rather someone else win it than Liverpool. I don't know. But, you know, they've gone out of Europe. Quite humbling against Real Madrid. 3-0 at the Bernabeu. 6-2 on aggregate. They beat Newcastle 4-0 in the last home league game. So Liverpool, who are not flying at this minute in time, Man City could be a wounded animal. This is another game that could go either way, I believe. And it will be interesting to see how people predict this because, yeah, this is a tough one to call, especially with City being at home as well.
I might toss a coin for myself with this one.
Right. Let's do the tosses first. Who is Wally? What's Wally doing here?
Oh, mate, we've got to coin it, guys. I can't pick this. Because I think, City are looking better lately. Liverpool ain't looking as good. So, Wally's gone for Liverpool.
1-2 for Wally. 1-2. Right, who is Freshie going 2-0 to? Freshie.
Well, mate, he's getting it. Coins are coming out, Gazer. He's gone for the home team.
2-0 to City. And then Danny's going 2-1 to who?
And he is going. Oh, home team.
Danny's going 2-1 City.
Yeah, I think Waddy might have got the best result. But I really can't tell.
Yeah, you don't know. It's going to be a tough one.
Don't know what to pick myself. City are at home. Liverpool are wobbling a little bit. City got nothing to lose now. They can just go out and fucking play. But that might play into fucking Liverpool's hands as well as it did when they played Arsenal City and got bumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard one to pick, man. It really is.
Well, Inky's struggling to pick a winner. He's gone 2-2. 5-11-12. Inky. You look, we've got 2 more games after this game that we're doing now. Inky. 5-11-12. Inky. 5-11-12. 2-2. Inky boy. Lawrence has also gone 2-2. 5-13-13. 2-2. Robert has gone for a fresh fielder. He's gone Man City 3, Liverpool 2, which would be, yeah, that would make the league, top of the league, look very, very, very interesting. Heat it up with 12 games to go after this one. 2-10-10, Robert. 10, 3-2. Who's next? Colin says he's also gone for a fresh fielder. Man City 3, Liverpool 2 for Colin. 5, 10, 12. Colin. Those 10, 12, 3, 2. Darren has gone for a 3-3 draw, which would be a great game. And once again, he would shake it up a bit at the top. 5, 10, 10, 3, 3, down. Those, what birds are they? Is it loud for you? Because in my ear, it's so fucking loud.
Yeah, I normally tune out to it, but they're Indian miners. But
it's them ones again. Yeah, because when it comes through the headphone,
really,
yeah, it's like it's really like pinging in your eardrums. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're thinking for this? Do you know what you're thinking for this game? No. All right, I'll go. Oh shit! Oh no, do I?
What let you pick?
Shit. I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Man City 1, Liverpool 2. 1-2.
I just wrote mine down.
Right. A bit of obviously a rivalry. Not this season so much so, but still 5 cards. Corners 5 each. Fuck it. 10. Shots on target. Let's go 9. And I said 1, 2. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, I'd already written down 1, 2. No confidence in that whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think it's more because I don't want Liverpool to lose it to Arsenal.
Yeah, I know you don't.
There could be 9 shots on target.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think it'd be that many. Yeah, 9 corners, and
yeah,
it could get feisty. We'll go with the 5 card.
5, 9, 1, 2. Right, you lot. 2 more games. The next game, top of the table clash, top 2. Let me just give you lot some context. It's Sheffield United v Leeds. So before before you put your selections in, let me just Leeds. Right, so standings. Leeds have got 72 points. Sheffield United have got 70 points. Let me go to fixtures. Boom. Head to head. Sheffield United. Let's just do Sheffield United at home. They won, they lost, they won, they lost. Leeds United away, 1-1, drawn, 1. I don't know how the bookies actually odds. They've got odds here. Odds are Bet365. Who they got? I can't even work these out. Fuck it. I don't know what this means. A draw is probably would be a you'd get favorite.
Right, I'm going straight in, geezer.
Yeah.
When I think it, right? I'm going straight in for the change.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 1-1.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I think a draw on paper looks like, but yeah, 1-1.
Right,
Yorkshire,
1-1.
Yorkshire Derby, top of the table.
Yeah, 9 shots on target.
Yeah.
We're doing a 6 cards.
Yeah.
What's left? Corners.
Corners, yeah.
Yeah, got to get 5. 9 again.
Yeah. Yeah. You would think, everything considered, a draw, maybe, which would maybe suit both teams as well. Right, that's that done. But I think Wally.
But toss the point for all the others, I mean.
Yeah, I think we would do, yeah, for this type of game.
Right.
So
Wally's first.
Yeah.
Wally's going 2-1 to fucking Sheffield.
1 sec. 2-1. Who you doing next? Freshie or Danny?
Sheffield.
2-0.
He going Sheffield United as well.
2-0. 4, 10, 11.
And we got Danny.
Danny, who's he going 2-1 to?
Fucking hell, they all got heads going up.
So you're going Sheffield United.
2-1. Going for Sheffield.
10. 2-1. Right, let's see what these are saying here. 3-3. I think Robert is. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Darren. Yeah, so Robert's first. Right, Robert has gone Sheffield United 1, Leeds United 2. 3-12-9. Robert 3-12-9. 3-12-9. 1, 2. Roberto. Lawrence has gone 2-1 Sheffield United. 4-11-10. Lawrence. Oh,
yeah.
4-11. 2-1. Lawrence, who's next on it? Darren has gone 1-1, same as you. 5-10-10. Darren. 5-10-10. 1-1. Darren. Colin has gone Sheffield United 1, Leeds United 2. 5-10-11. Colin. 5-10. 11. 1-2. Right, it's me and Inky. Right, I would have said a draw, but for this, but with Burnley winning tonight, anything can happen. And I think Burnley once again kept another clean sheet. You know, I'm sure because they were winning 1-0 at the time, and I think the game was nearly over. Right, so me and Inky score wise, we are both going for. Oh, I was gonna say 1-1, but me and Inky are gonna go Sheffield United 0, Leeds United 1. That's what we're saying. 5-11-11.
Right. It's probably the first 1-0 we've seen all night.
Yeah, definitely for me as well. All season
Jeez,
for me, 1-0.
How many 2-1s I've got this week myself? 1,
No.
2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 2-1s in there. It's one of them weeks, Gator. It's one of them 2-1 weeks.
tight. This one's
Suits Wally and Danny.
exactly.
Well, maybe. Could all be wrong.
Could all go, yeah, completely. Right, I'm gonna go for in this game. I'm gonna go for 7 cards in this Yorkshire derby. Probably have one. Corners 7. Shots on target 7. And I'm going 0-1 to Leeds United. Right, last game, everybody. Because there was a Premier League game tonight, we had to find another fixture. That fixture was Bayern Munich v Frankfurt. Let me put it on here. Sorry. Once again, let me just tell you where they both are in the German Bundesliga. Hurry up. Okay, my phone is just... Okay, it's on now. Hurry up. One sec. Bayern. Bayern the top, by the way. Bayern. B-A-Y. Fixtures. Right. Bayern are top with 55 points. Frankfurt are third on 42. So it's a big gap, 13-point gap. Head to head. Both teams are in good form. Let me just do Bayern at home. Bayern at home. Through the last game against Celtic. Celtic were very unlucky in that Champions League game, actually. They won the previous 4. Frankfurt away. Drew, lost. Drew, won, lost. So Bayern are definitely the favourites for this game. Maybe they might not spank them, but they're favourites to win this game, in my opinion. That's without looking at the odds. Yeah. Right, so Wally is going to go 2-1. I think he's going to go Bayern, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So we don't need to toss.
We'll give him the favourite here.
2-1. I think.
And Danny.
And yeah, Danny. And then 2-0 for Fresher. Yeah, 2-0.
Yeah, we'll give him the home team because that will be the favourite. So.
2-0 for Fresh. And then Danny is 2-1.
Yeah, Leverkusen ain't doing what they were doing, were they? So.
No, but they are second, though. But yeah, they're not. They're playing each other, obviously, in the Champions League as well. Leverkusen v Dortmund.
Yeah.
Not Dortmund, sorry, Bayern. Go for it. Tits, get him another 15 points and a big smile. Yeah, come on, Leeds. 1-0. Right, Robert, for this game, has gone Bayern 3, Frankfurt 1. 3-6-12. 3-6-12. 3-1. Who's next? Inky's gone 3-0 Bayern. 4-11-13. Inky. Oh, shit.
Who's that, Inky?
Yeah.
3-0.
3-0. Who's next? Lawrence has gone 2-0 to Bayern. By 12-12, Lawrence.
Fucking number 2-1 this.
Darren has gone 2-1. 5-10-10, 2-1 for Darren.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
2-1, Darren. Colin has gone also 2-1. Bayern 2, Frankfurt 1. 5-10-11, Colin. 5-10. 2-1. And then it's Lawrence says have to run, take care of. Nice one, Lawrence. Well done for your 90 points. We'll see you next week. Hopefully you can get a lucky dip for next week for the first time. Take care, Loz, mate. Are you ready for this game or do you want me to go?
You go.
I'm gonna go because I know Harry Kane's injured. I'm going to go Bayern 2, Frankfurt 1. We will have four cards. Corners 9. 9 shots on target. And 2-1 Bayern Munich. Over to you.
Oh. Beef it up, Gazer. 3-0.
3-0 Bayern.
3-0. There's 9 shots on target with 8 corners.
Yep.
4 goals.
4, 8, 9, 3-0. Done. Right. That has wrapped up everything. Let me get this off the screen.
Oh man, she's warming up, boy.
Getting nice and hot. The birds have shut the hell up now. Maybe the sun's told them to fuck off. Any final words before we end the stream?
Oh God, let's cause one of them upsets we've done against Arsenal in the last couple of years, and that'd be nice. Not confident.
Nah,
Fuck me, that'd be good.
I'm not confident.
Two things: it stops mucking Arsenal and gives us a boost. Even a point, even a draw would be great.
Yeah.
I just hope we don't get overrun. You know what I mean? And like we did against Brentford, because if we get overrun like that again, Jesus fuck. I don't think Arsenal are missing 3 or 4 or 5 chances. They're taking at least 2.
Yeah.
And we can't concede an early goal. An early goal here is disaster. Fucking game over.
Remember when we played them quite recently, we were 5-1 down at halftime, was it?
Yeah, something crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that was at home.
At home, though, yeah, we seem to be worse against them at home. But, yeah, I'm not confident, guys. I'd say that Brentford knocked the stuffing out of me a bit with being hopeful. But more importantly, we play Leicester the game after. Yeah. And that has to be a win.
And that's a home game. I know that because obviously we lost 3-1 at their ground. So that's a home game for us. But yeah, we gotta win that game.
We've got to win that. Just to keep them down there. Make sure they don't get any hope. Got to keep it. They're shit, dude. They're so bad. You know what I mean? If we can't do a job against them, well, we've got to start questioning what the fuck is going on here.
So and they've already beat us this season as well. So yeah, we need to win that game.
Yeah.
And you know, you keep saying we only need to win 3 games, and it's very hard in the Premier League to win games. So Leicester would be one of those games that we'd look at on paper and say, yeah, that's one of the 3 is them. So
absolutely.
We fucking better win that game.
Absolutely, because plus, not only if you lose it, you're giving them encouragement.
Exactly.
You can't be doing that. You just got to keep them down there, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, the Leicester fans are already demonstrating against the club and everything else. You know what I mean? They're walking out before half time in that game tonight. You know what I mean? They're down. They're really down. The players will be down.
Yeah.
You've got all the incentive to fucking go out and batter them. They're really bad at the back as well. They're so poor.
So yeah, and obviously I was just checking who Leicester, but obviously they played tonight, so they lost 4-0 at home. So their next game is West Ham. I was thinking, I don't know why I was thinking of that. So we're playing a team that's coming off the back of a 4-0 home defeat to Brentford. So yeah, we better win that game.
I'm saying we need 3 wins because I believe around 32, 33 points is enough to stay up this year.
Yeah.
Again, because we've got 3 really poor teams. And that's what I'm guessing. It's going to be around that low 30s. So we stick 3 in 9 points on the board, we'll be fine. Look, these teams ain't winning 5 games. Ipswich and Leicester. They're not winning 5. That's what they need to do to get to that.
Exactly.
I can't see that happening. Fucking miracle.
They'd have to change something that they haven't done all season. Right. Oh, that's another thing. Right. So it says fingers crossed for the lucky dips. Colin says, Titch and Kieran, take care, you wonderful gentlemen. Great show. Colin, much appreciated as always. Glad you could be part of it again. Robert says Liverpool also play Everton in the return fixture in the Merseyside derby. Yeah, I saw that. Remember, they played the other day because it was cancelled.
Oh, right, yeah, because that was postponed.
Yeah, so they do have to play again. Take care, all you wonderful gentlemen in the chat. It's wonderful being in your company. And you too, Colin. I'm sure that there's games that we're going to miss. I think during the week, there's more Premier League games, you know. So I think when we come back on here, we're going to go over what we've picked. But I think there's another round of games that we are going to miss out. I'm sure I saw. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm sure I see like 25th fixtures and all of that. So I think there's games. Let me just double check this. 1 sec. Before we finish this Premier League fixtures. Right. So today is now for us the 22nd. Right. Brighton v Bournemouth 25th. Well, yeah. So 25th and 26th and 27th. West Ham v Leicester's on the 27th. So we're not even going to cover that game because it's going to be played before we're live again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That fixture is on the 27th of February. Today is now the 22nd for us. So that's in 5 days' time.
5 days, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to miss a round of fixtures. So it's a bit weird when we come back and we're talking about games when there's been another game since then. But
shit.
Yeah. And
we could have put that West Ham game in instead of Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I didn't even realise. Yeah. Oh well.
I don't know.
Okay.
Shit.
Right.
Well, there you go. Like I say, if you're going to target a game to win, it's that, not Arsenal.
Exactly.
Arsenal, you just fucking try and hold out and get a point.
Right. Darren says, Kieran, could you imagine Budgie hosting this? I've been listening to West Ham Network early Thursday morning, 30 minutes behind in the comments, but still got to love him.
yeah, he struggles to keep up, Darren. But there is a lot of comments. So I can't knock him because I don't do them things. I don't know how hard it is, but it's usually half hour behind, which is. I try to say to him, look, just skip through the people just talking in between each other. Just skip through, to get, because when you have a conversation about something, you're not getting the answers in the chat till fucking half hour. Then you don't know what they're actually saying. It's a tough one,
It is. Correct. It's in regards to a whole another lot of fixtures. Thanks, Colin. It's on Thursday. Okay, we play on Thursday. Thanks for that, Colin. It's Thursday we play them. But yeah, you lot appreciate it. Now, I believe West Ham will lose to Arsenal, but I hope that we beat Leicester. So then, when we do come back next Thursday, we don't even care about the Arsenal game. We talk about the Leicester win, hopefully.
Yeah. Talk about the Leicester win. If we somehow we do lose to Arsenal, and then that's a bad result as well. People will start panicking. This is why I never get. I've said it on West Ham Network so many times. I never get too high about manager. I never get too low about him. But I can tell you, if we lose against Arsenal, then Leicester in a few days, people will be starting going bonkers, right? Like a pot of shit or pot of hell.
Yeah.
I think the guy's got to the rest of the season, but he has to target at least 3 games to win, 3 or 4, to just keep us safe.
Yeah.
Leicester's definitely one of them games. I mean,
at
it's
home
a 6
as well.
You could class it as a 6-pointer, but in a way it is.
Yeah.
Because you just got to win it. It's simple as that. Got to win it.
So, it's FA Cup games on the weekend.
Well,
I hate doing them games. Anyway, might be talking about 2 wins, Geezers. He said, Colin said we might be talking about 2 wins.
Fucking imagine that. We'd be fucking back here jumping next week. We're bouncing off the ball.
If it's 2 wins, it'd be a 10-hour stream, not 2.5, 3 hours. Listen, you lot, whatever you're doing this week, have a great week. Hopefully, West Ham can put in a good performance against Arsenal and then obviously beat Leicester, please, before we come back on it. Hopefully, Leeds can get a 1-0 victory against Sheffield United so that I get the correct score and all of that. But yeah, whatever you lot are doing, have a good week. Thanks for tuning in, as always. Much appreciated. And we will see you next Friday at the same time. Ciao.
See you later.